It's been a few hours since you encountered that small kobold ambush coming out of the King's Road, moving towards Tor's Hold. And as you break the tree line, the sun is beginning to set, and your backs casting long shadows of the tall pines, extending out through the snow like wicked, inky black fingers scraping along the plains. And it's that moment that there is a orange glow igniting the night sky where Tor's Hold once stood.
How far away are we from Tor's Hold at this point?
At this point, you are a couple of miles away from Tor's Hold, but it's level plains, so you just see kind of straight through. You know, the horizon at this level is almost 13 miles or so, maybe a little less.
Can we see the flames, or just the reflection of flames off the clouds?
You can, the flames you can't really see, but you can see that reflection. Yeah, the glow is emanating out. It's being magnified by the snow all over the ground. And so, you know, to be fair, personally, most of you don't really recognize the level of intensity of the fire. Orin, from your perspective, it's probably not a massive blaze at this point, just given, you know, the reflection of the low snow clouds as well as the fresh snowfall.
So, do we see refugees or anything of that sort? Kind of
Nothing.
Nothing in the snow, like no footprints or crazy tracks or anything?
Nope, not from where you guys are.
Okay.
And, you know, you're kind of right there on the King's Road, just breaking out of the tree line, and you see where Tor's Hold is.
In the previous session, we had knocked that kobold unconscious. Do we still
Yeah.
have it? Yeah.
Do you still have it?
I mean, I would have kept it. I mean, you know.
He's going to call him George.
I can't talk to it, but I would tie it up and like maybe like our Dragonborn probably can talk to it, right?
He will feed him and pet him and call him George.
Yeah, absolutely. Why? So, Mott, why have you been dragging this kobold along with you guys?
Well, because I'm hoping to get information about what's going on. Like it's been a lot. I mean, I'm suspicious that there's some larger invasion. I think these kobolds could be working for some, you know, master that's planning something. And because given my grandparents' history, you know, I'm a little sensitive to that kind of thing, and I've been thinking it's going to happen again.
Okay. So, over to you guys. You guys managed to keep this kobold with you.
Mm-hmm.
Where are my notes? Hang on.
So, Saravex, can you speak with this scaly one? I mean, you're related, right? I mean, no offense, but you look like you're related.
So yes. So as we're walking towards Tor's Hold with this kobold, I will ask it, do you know anything about that? And I'll point towards the fiery glow of Tor's Hold.
There's reticence to it. Why, you are a traitor to our cause. Your ancestors would be ashamed of you.
I beg to differ, given that I serve Bahamut, which I align with him. So how can I be a traitor? It seems like you are the traitor who left the true faith.
We serve the one who awakens. Your platinum god is a false idol.
Are you sure about that?
At the words, "Are you sure about that?" I jump on his tail.
Wait, do you speak Draconic?
Oh wait, no, I'm just looking at. Sorry, yeah, you're right. He's talking Draconic.
Yeah,
I still jump on his tail for funsies.
This is loud.
Listen, if you know something about that, I think you better talk. Otherwise, things are going to go really badly for you at the moment. Because right now, you have information that could redeem your soul. Potentially.
We had nothing to do with this.
Okay, that's good to know. Now, what do you want with her?
There would be no village if we had something to do with it. Yeah, kobolds are like 3 foot nothing.
Yeah. I'm sure they'd be stumbling around with no toes. So what did you want with her? And I'll point to the female elf.
She's foul.
Well, I understand, but why did you want her? You wanted her specifically. Who sent you for her?
The one who watches. Give her to me and you will live. You can also serve the one who watches.
It seems I'm already living and you're the one in chains. So, question: Do I know when he refers to the one who watches? Do I understand that reference?
No, there's nothing that immediately comes to mind.
I'll ask. Let's see. Hang on. Is it not Orin? It is Vrom. Vrom's the wizard, right?
Yep.
Yes, yes.
Hey, Vrom, have you ever heard of an entity called the One Who Watches?
I stroke my beard. Is this gonna be something I have to roll on, Scott?
Yes. Yeah, this is not a, I mean, it's pretty vague. It's coming from a kobold. So I will tell you this, as you're an Azamar, but with the dragonborn form, and then as a wizard, your guys have the base knowledge of, experts in different ways that kobolds serve dragons. That's their whole thing.
Right.
And they also tend to stay underground. So for kobolds to be out this far, it's daylight, which they tend to not do well in daylight either. They try to avoid everything. It's overcast, but there's a lot going on. But I mean, the one who watches, hell, that could be anything. It could be a wyvern for all you know.
I asked Cervex.
Go ahead.
Just real quick, the one who watches, is that the same as the one who awakens, or is it different? Is he like an underling?
I have no idea. He's just.
Can you ask him?
Raving about, yeah. So I'll ask the kobold. The one who watches, is it the same as the one who wakens?
Yes. He has many names. He is the oldest. We serve only the one.
He sounds confused if he has to go by many names.
That's because he has to be wary of traitors.
Or incompetent henchmen.
They are not incompetent,
says the man in chains. And I turn to Vrom and say, yes, he apparently has many names because he has to be wary of traitors. By the way, where's your warren? I say to the kobold.
We are everywhere. We no longer fear you.
Apparently, much to your chagrin and consternation. So you know nothing about that. What does the one who watches want? The one who watches want with her?
I told you, she is befouled.
You'd say that about every elf.
She will be taken and she will be dealt with. She shall be scattered to the winds.
Hey, I need this now. Etiel, that's her name, right?
Mm-hmm.
A teal. Yep.
The teal. Any idea what the kobolds would want with you? They say you're befouled.
I have. Well,
I mean, besides being an elf.
that would be my best guess. I have never had to deal with kobolds. I have only dealt with the Legion, as far as peoples who support the dragon houses.
What's Rogar? Is he? I mean, he can understand the conversation, right?
Yeah, he sure can. He is. Yeah,
How is he
he
like?
is.
I'm trying to look at his body language to see what he's like.
He's observing. However, he doesn't seem to be too concerned with the conversation whatsoever. He is watching the direction of Tor's hold and not bouncing, but he seems slightly agitated that there is no forward movement at this time.
And when you say forward movement, as in people fleeing the city or the town?
No, like you guys not moving.
Oh, I thought we were. I thought we were doing the
No.
interrogation as we walked.
Yeah, okay. If you guys want to do that, yeah, that's fine. I would assume you would have stopped and tried to have a little bit of a conversation first.
Okay. Yeah. Whatever.
How are we going to move? How are we going to carry this? I'm not super strong, so is anyone going to carry this kobold? I mean, or we drag him along?
Probably weighs 60 pounds.
That's not light.
I forget what I was going to ask. Oh, Tamsin. Was she ever with us, or is she back?
No, Tamsin.
She hired us to do this. Okay.
Yeah.
All
Yeah. Tamsin was the one who made a connection.
Right. Okay.
Okay. Well, so whatever you guys want to do with the kobold, to do with him, I do think we need to get Tor's hold. I'm concerned that we're not seeing anybody fleeing from that city or from that town. I would think if the blaze is big enough for us to see, well, or at least the reflection of it.
I cut its throat. Okay.
Wait a minute. Hold on. let's tie him to a tree and let nature deal with him.
No, I literally, when he says like, "What do you guys want to do with him?" I cut it. I literally just like slice, and I'm like, "All right, let's get moving."
You were right up on there. So just with that, Rogar turns. What in the hell?
I agree.
I just shrug. It's kobold. What the hell is it going to tell you?
It doesn't matter. It's species. It was a prisoner. It could have had information. They're known to lie. We haven't even investigated Tor's hold yet. We have no idea what's happening there.
Okay, so if it's known to lie, that means that anything it tells us is most likely not going to be true. And even if it is true, we're not going to believe it. So it means that nothing matters what it says. Especially if only one person can understand it, that means that one person needs to always stand next to that person, no matter what. It's just kind of a waste of time. Let's just get moving.
But we don't need to just...
It's already done. It's done. Let's go.
Vrom's like 50 yards already heading towards. He's already going to towards.
Get the dwarf length on. Rogar turns to you finally, Saravex. You need to deal with this. Verkosh. And that's a word that you know, but you haven't heard it in a long time. It's a very archaic word in Draconic.
Gosh. Okay, what does that mean?
It means vessel.
Okay.
What are the rest of you doing? I know Vrom he's moving his dwarf legs, trying to at least get some distance ahead of you guys before you manage to catch up to him.
I mean, I'm eating bacon as I'm going. Like,
and then Tove, are you on the move as well?
You know, I am going to, with the split throat, I'm assuming he's not dead immediately, so I will lay on hands on the kobold.
Oh, shoot.
I mean,
And Tove at this moment is currently thinking,
That's-
it's like, wait, is his name for Kosh? I swear I've been calling him Cervex. Have I been calling him the wrong name the whole time?
no, I think that's technically. I think with D&D rules, if you're hitting someone on the ground, it's a critical attack, right? Critical damage automatically. Or
Yeah, if they're helpless, it's like a crit. Yeah.
right, helpless. It's a crit. It's not an auto kill, but it's a crit, right?
Right.
All right, Tove, do me a favor, just because I want to make this as fair as possible. Roll critical damage, which we said was going to be. Fuck, what did we say?
It was max. It was just max
plus
damage.
Plus roll it
Max,
extra.
max plus a roll. Okay.
Plus you roll your regular damage again.
Okay. Oh, you roll damage twice. That's right.
Or
Okay,
twice.
I'm just gonna roll my normal
Yeah, we can-
dice and
Yeah, we can
then
add.
just use the attack.
You don't got to use the attack.
Or sorry, no, just to do the damage.
Just roll damage. God damn it.
Oh,
I don't even know your attack roll. You were literally standing behind. Oh, wah, wah. All right, and now
Sick.
roll it again. And then we'll add that together for the critical
Oh,
strike.
2 dice, right? Yeah.
Yeah. Holy shit.
18.
Okay, well, it's a kobold. And he is no longer a kobold.
so I did slit his throat. Good.
I can't imagine. Yeah, they have 7 hit points, so.
I don't think you add your ability modifiers twice. I think you just add the.
No, I get a +3
Oh,
because I'm
crit.
using only a single-handed weapon with no shield or anything.
Got it.
Yeah. Nice. All right. Yes. So unfortunately, Cervex, you're standing there. Your instincts are strong.
Even without the extra plus, +3, it's more than double. It's instant death.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Your instincts are strong. Yeah, and you can feel, you can feel that righteousness well up inside of you, but that thing hits the ground in a blink of an eye, and he is gone.
Oh, shoot.
It's like a height thing, right? You guys were about the same height. Is that why you didn't like him?
I just kind of do like a shrug, and then I start like halfling running to the dwarf who's like 50 yards ahead of us.
I'll walk, keeping up with the halfling as he runs. I'll just kind of have a brisk walk, keep up with him.
All right. That leaves Orin and Cervex standing in the wind, along with whatever her name is.
Etiel?
Etiel, yeah.
Well,
Let's call her the Befouled. It's a lot easier.
Like, they really hate you, girl.
well, not much we can do about it now.
Rich is playing a paladin in the truest sense. I can feel it.
Okay. I will. You know what? I will take the time to give the kobold body the blessing of Bahamut as
Okay.
Since I don't have time to bury it, but I will at least give it last rites and then move to catch up.
Okay.
But yeah, there is a very he is consternated at the moment.
Easy enough. And Orin.
Yeah, just gonna say, well, nothing we can do about it now, and start walking towards Thor's Hold.
All right, easy enough.
Oh, could you hear? I couldn't hear Orin.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Couldn't hear him.
I heard him.
I heard him.
Yeah, I hear him.
I heard him.
Testing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, and 8.
Yeah. Yeah, I've got him. You guys don't hear him?
Yeah.
That is weird.
Oh, that's annoying.
What is happening?
Yeah.
Technical difficulties.
Yeah, it's especially bad because I only just got into the tabletop.
I don't know.
Like, I don't know why. I don't know why I'm cursed today.
I don't know what's going on. Yeah. This
I'll
is
tell you
crazy.
what.
Kill more kobolds.
Go ahead and continue on. I will go ahead and hang up and come back into Video Ninja here in just a minute and see if that fixes my problem.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. It might not. I don't know. Yeah, it's really weird. There's always something. Okay. We'll give Rich a second to hop back in here.
Yeah.
Also, Christian, I think you have the hardest out time from all of us. So keep me on track for a comfortable stop time, okay?
Yeah. Yep. No worries.
Okay. I appreciate it.
As long as it's around like 10ish, I'm okay.
Okay. Yeah.
And I'm back.
Okay.
I'm back.
Can you hear me, Rich?
I can hear Lee. Yes.
Okay. Alhamdulillah. Okay. All right. Guys,
Pray to the internet gods that it all stays together.
Right. Okay. So you guys continue, and again, you're a handful of miles away. The snow does make traveling difficult, but as you get closer, yes, the village of Taurus Hold has been put to the torch. It has been razed. It is bad. There are bodies in multiple places as you make that approach, just coming down that trail road. Some of the town is still on fire. There you hear the popping of the knots in the timber used in some of the construction of these houses and the rest of the buildings. The sparks shoot up when those pop, and so you get these small bursts of light detonating small motes of flame here and there. What do you guys want to do?
Well, I will pick up the pace and go into the city to see if I can find anybody that may need assistance.
Okay. All right. Do me a favor and roll perception, please, or survival, whichever one. Or sorry, roll wisdom, and if you have proficiency in perception or survival, those are actual skills, right? I'm still getting used to D&D again.
Yeah.
Perception or survival.
If you say give a X skill check, usually people know what you mean.
I know, but I'm trying to, since I raised hell about the fact that there are no skill checks in D&D according to the rules, and I'm trying to adhere to that principle of it's technically an ability check with proficiency in the skill.
18.
I'm being pedantic for the YouTube people who piss and moan about my hatred for D&D.
Fair enough.
And who say that it's like Rich and I talked about, it's a skill-based game. It's not really a skill-based game if you read the rules.
Yeah, no, it's an attribute game.
Yeah, it's really weird. Like, once I read the sentences, I was like, oh, shit. But yeah, I'm going to slip anyway. 18. What do the rest of you guys want to do? I'll get back to you in a minute.
I'm looking around the outskirts, Brom. He's looking around the outskirts, looking for tracks in or out that look like something other than human or typical humanoid that he would find in this village.
Okay, same for you. Wisdom check with either a perception or survival proficiency. Is survival a skill in this goddamn game?
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
No, it's a proficiency.
Well, technically it's labeled as a skill, but you have proficiency in the skill and not the skill itself. This is very confusing. I don't know why they've done this. Oren, what are you doing while these guys are doing that?
Ooh. Did you say that?
I'll get back to
16 plus. Yeah, it's 18 total.
Yeah. Yep. Oren?
I will. That's a good question.
I'm still not hearing them.
Oh, come on. Okay,
I will drop and come back too and see if I can hear him that way.
Yeah, try that.
Okay.
Yeah.
It worked for Rich, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So I will go do the same thing as Vrom.
Okay. Are you going to go with From, or are you just kind of circling like a different direction than him?
Different I'm going in the opposite direction of him.
Okay, I don't need a roll from you. You're a ranger. You're going to find the tracks. We'll discuss what that means for you at a different point.
Okay.
And who we got left? Tove and Mott.
I'm using Druidcraft as a weather sensor, so I can create a tiny harmless sensory effect that predicts weather in my location for the next 24 hours. Primarily, I'm wondering if it's going to rain at all.
It's not going to rain, but it is going to snow. It will begin snowing sometime around midnight.
Oh, all right. Well, and we're at Tor's Hole, right? Is it completely
Yes.
like just what does it look like? Is it like
It's burnt out. It's completely burnt to the husk. There are a few buildings that seem to have possibly survived, but they are also on fire.
I'll look around and see if there's maybe I'll look around and see if there's any survivors anywhere I can find.
Okay, outstanding. I do need a wisdom check from you with either perception or survival. And
Okay.
last but not least, Tove.
I'm going as I see Cervex running, well, going towards the village without really considering the rest of the party. I'm going to let out a big sigh and go, I'm going to make sure the lizard doesn't die.
Okay. Oh man, your disdain for Rich's Paladin is terrible. What is wrong? All right, that's easy enough.
Sure
You're
doesn't get any
accompanying.
more pets.
You're accompanying the Cervex, the Radiant Scale. All right, outstanding. So, Cervex, we'll start with you. As you're moving through, you do hear some voices here and there. It's moans. You're making your way through the rubble, and that's where a lot of these people are. The first person you come to, and Tove has joined you at your side, helping you look. And the first survivor you come to is an elderly human, probably in his late 50s. And he is partially burned on his left side. His face looks like it's been slashed open with something. It's basically a slice down from just over his left ear all the way down and to his chin, down to the white meat when it gets to the chin, and then also in the skull area. And he's laying there whimpering, and there is a timber that is laying over him. The timber itself is just, it still has the glow of fire to it. So you're not retarded. You know it's going to be hot. But yes, that weight is pressing him.
Okay, I will scoop up a handful of snow as I use that to kind of at least temporarily try to protect my hands a little bit as I try to lift that beam off of him.
All right, Tove, what are you doing?
Considering I'm a fraction of his size, I am not going to help him. Instead, I'm actually going to look to see if anything's trying to kill us.
Okay. All right, outstanding. Give me a wisdom check with either perception or hold on, I want to look at one more thing. Perception. It's either a wisdom check with perception or intelligence with investigation. Which I don't.
I'm gonna just go do a perception.
I just saw your investigation. You're a dumb motherfucker.
I am not an intelligent person.
You are not. Okay. All right. Awesome. I'll get back to you. So the Dragonborn is getting his hands in the snow, and then are you just gonna get underneath that the beam and begin to lift?
Yeah. Yep.
Okay. Outstanding. As you're getting ready to do that, you realize Tove has started to wander off slightly. He is, making time away from this scene as you're doing this lift. And I will get back to you in a second. Now, for Vrom.
Mhm.
Vrom, when you're doing your check, there is a lot of disturbance in the snow, but it's not on the south end of Tor's Hold, where it's not coming from like Harkenwald proper or the river or the White River. It's when you're looking around, a lot of it is actually on the northeastern side of Tor's Hold, kind of up on the map where the T is close to the King's Road. There's a lot of movement in and out. The snow is heavily disturbed in that area. So it's very difficult to make out those tracks. But yes, you do see the tracks, and you are aware that the tracks, you're a wizard, so you understand there's heavy traffic, but that heavy traffic also extends out and further north towards the King's Road from where you are. And at that point, you meet, both you and Oren have circumnavigated Tor's Hold. And Oren, you have easily found the tracks. There's a few places where there was no snow because of the melt, and so there's puddles. There's mud left over behind that, and that's where you got a really good impression of at least a handful of these tracks. And they look like, for you, it resembles more of some kind of like a feline predator or a canid predator with the paw print style, but instead of five splayed toes or four splayed toes, it's as if there are only 3 toes with a dew claw that creates a heavy drag as it moves. Now,
I'm pointing at those, and I just real quick, what do you make of those, Oren?
No, definitely not humanoid. Animal, probably leaning towards canine. I'm pretty. Would I pretty much know exactly what this is, or would
you don't? That's where your role would come in. I will tell you, as a ranger, this is nothing you've seen before. It's not a cat, and it's not a dog or a wolf or anything. You've never seen anything like this. Not in this configuration. This is very unusual.
Okay.
So if you want to make that roll with a survival proficiency, you can do so.
Okay.
You're not going to. I'm not going to give you advantage on it just because of the information is not easily accessible to you. But the roll can. If you want to make the roll can help rule out a few things, and it can give you a size and a stride if you want that information. Other than that, you don't need to make a roll unless you want that info.
Yeah, well, it's like if I know about the size and the average stride, it narrows down things to look into and ask around about.
Sure.
I can tell you this: it is no orc track I have ever seen.
That is true. Oh no, what is happening?
13. Yikes.
That is you're close. How bad do you want to have this information at hand?
I'm pretty sure this is going to be important, so I kind of want this pretty badly.
Okay, as you're examining it, you're kneeling down and you're looking at that spread in the mud, and you're trying to get, okay, well, I know how big my hand is, I know how a stride of a creature, and it's as you're coming up that last point of it, Vrom is standing there, and he turns around and splashes mud and stomps one of his heavy booted feet in the fucking prints, eradicating them. And that's when he says, I can tell you this, it's not an orc print. However,
and I hand him a piece of bacon.
Yeah, like the print, whatever made this print has to be probably just under 6 feet, maybe hitting the 6 foot mark, bipedal, and the stride is going to match what you would expect of some kind of predator. This was because of the spacing. This was it was stalking when it made this print.
Okay.
And you know that its weight distribution is heavy enough to have gotten through the snow and left the print, and also that the print was probably made when the snow was thinnest, if not gone completely.
Okay. I was gonna call over Rogard, see if he recognized the print, but actually, I will turn to Rob and say, "Do you have a spare piece of paper?" And
I do.
Do you have a and
do
awesome.
I?
All right, I grab the piece of paper, run over and grab a piece of charcoal, and to the best of Oren's ability, I will sketch what I remember of the print.
And a ink vial, and I got like one of those little calligraphy kits, and I'm like, we have better than this, my friend. Place it down. Like,
actually, no, I wouldn't need to grab those either. I have cartographer's tools.
Okay.
So yeah, I dig in, grab like a stick of charcoal used for sketching.
Okay.
And to the best of Oren's ability, because don't ask me to draw shit.
We're sitting here we're drawing like landscapes and shit.
Yeah, just sketch down what I remember of the print, so I can so I can give Rogar a rough idea of what I found.
Sure, easy enough. Let's cut to Tove. I need you to hang in there a little bit longer on that one. Mott, you were the wisdom check. What was I'm sorry, what were you doing again?
I was looking around for any potential survivors.
Potential survivors, yes. Yeah, you're finding more and more people. There's probably a handful. Tor's Hold only had a couple hundred folks here. Most of them have been slaughtered, but you do find 3 or 4 individuals. There's a couple of children that were hiding, and then there's a younger woman who also had managed to survive. They're all pretty banged up, pretty badly. They're terrified. They're in a state of sheer panic, and the young woman is near catatonic. And as you make that approach, you realize, like, okay, you can see, the fire is gleaming around them. You understand that their eyes are wide open, pupils completely dilated. 1, because it's getting dark. 2, because if a lot of trauma has just befell these folks. And the children hug each other together and shrink back away from you. No more. No more.
I'm gonna are there any like seeds around or any like unblossomed flowers? It's snow, right?
It's snow, yeah.
All right.
I think you can use Druidcraft to manifest something like that, can't you?
Well, I can make a flower blossom, a seed pod open, but I
I
think
see.
they actually need that. I don't make but I can create harmless sensory effects. So I'm gonna.
I would say you're also a druid, so the odds of you having weird hippie shit on you, I don't
right.
I don't have any issue with that.
I'm gonna I'll pull out this seed and I'll pop it open to like a acorn, and I'll be like, I know things seem dark now, but it's always darkest before the dawn. And I'll create some images of some dancing, like, I don't know, like squirrels and rabbits for the kids.
Sure. Little woodland creatures kind of running around this acorn. Acorn now is like sprouting the oak leaves and all that jazz.
Well, it's just as a pod opener, a leaf bud blooms. I don't think it's really minor, yeah.
Okay. All right, easy enough. So it splits, and then there's a little squirrel playing around with it, running around. The little girl, she seems to loosen up. The little boy is still shaking and staring beyond you, just shivering from the cold and from terror and fear. The little girl, will the monsters come back?
No. You're safe now. I have many friends with me I've brought.
You can still hear them though. They're so loud.
They are loud, but that's the sound of them moving away. They're afraid of us. We've already killed many of them. In fact, we have one just about your size. He's He killed one just easily. He likes to kill more, so don't be afraid.
Mama said no one's supposed to kill anybody.
That's a good point, and generally true. He put him into he went to a big sleep. He's in a big sleep.
He went to the farm on the other side of the river.
Yeah. Did you have a puppy when you were? Did you have a puppy? Never ever have to go away to the farm while
I'm pretty sure your average medieval farm child is more. It's more comfortable with death than
They see
than
the
most people
in
today.
Good point.
Like,
Yeah.
I'll cut a fucking pig's throat.
Yeah.
Animal death, not a big deal. People death.
Yeah,
Yes.
no, but familiarity with animal death might
easy.
lessen the impact.
Yeah. Oh.
Are there any adults around or just these kids?
Just the kids is what you see. Saravex. Rogar steps up and he nods down to you and he says, I will help you lift.
Thank you.
So I need you to make a strength check using athletics if you have proficiency in that. And take advantage to the roll. Tove, as you were wandering around, you have managed to get yourself turned around a little bit, and you don't really realize how far you've gotten away from the Dragonborn and the survivor that he found. But you are walking through the town, and you can hear Mott's voice close by. And as you round this corner, and you're doing the poke around and making sure, you see Mott just a few feet from you. He's got some kind of weird cantrip thing going on, whatever the hell druids do. He's talking to two children, and that is when from the side in the shadows near you, you hear and a girl about 15 leaps out of the shadows at you and lands completely on you and begins to flail at your face, and you can feel blood begin to flow all over you. Like the wetness and the warmth of blood is flowing, but it's not your blood. You're not in pain whatsoever. You're a trained professional. Like you can hold this thing off at its initial burst. Saravix, and all of you hear this manic scream go on. Saravix, you and Rogar have it up. Etiel looks at the both of you and she says, you deal with that. I've got this. And she hauls ass down towards where Tove ran off to. And she is moving at a fast pace. Let's see. I need a wisdom check from both Tove and Saravix. Perception is the proficiency.
For both?
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Nice.
Nope.
No? Okay. It's okay.
I'm guessing I got it with a 19.
Yeah. I mean, 15 is your average thing. Okay. So a few things are happening. Tove, this teenage girl is leaped on you and trying to claw your goddamn face off. You're the size of a child. She is screaming over and over again, you won't have it. You won't have it. You won't have it. Drink the blood. Drink the blood. As she's pummeling into you, you feel a hand on your shoulder and you hear Etziel, be calm. And Saravix, Etiel took about 10 steps, and then she simply ceased to exist in your line of sight.
But I can still see Tove, right?
Yes, and so you can see, well, Tove is kind of around a corner, but you know where it is. She was running, she just vanished from your line of sight. And then you hear her voice next to Tove. It's instantaneous.
Tove,
what do you want to do?
I do ask Rogar, is she really befouled?
I'm just gonna go based off my reactions because I would have had my rapier out, and
Yes.
I am just going to stab upwards.
Don't even need a roll from this. This is just you straight up. You take that fighter stance back, ram the blade up, and all you hear is one last drink your blood. And the blade, you feel the hilt of your rapier slam into the lower jaw as the 3 feet of blade pierces the back of the top and rear of the skull and slings out, and the body drops to the ground. Rogar looks at you and he says, "She is Estelienne." In Draconic, that means she is an Eladrin.
I don't hear any of that, and I just yelled, "You drink your own blood!" And then while she's on the ground, I then kick her lifeless corpse in the face.
Oh man, you kick her, and when she turns over, her face has been sliced open, underneath the eyes, across the forehead, down the sides. Her ears are bleeding. They look like they've been torn up, maybe gnawed on. It's hard to tell because you're losing light and you don't have dark vision. But you can see the reflection. There's a lot of blood all over her face and all over her body and her clothes. And most of the blood on you is from her. You didn't really lose anything. You got a couple of scratches. Etziel is next to you, and she's like, Tove, be calm.
Well, that's easy for you to say. You didn't just get bled on by some sort of undead monster.
Yes, but she's done. She's done. We need to figure out what happened here.
You're right. And I kind of start walking away from it, and I stop, and I turn back, and I kick it once, and I go turn back and start walking slightly away with it from it.
Oh, awesome. Rogar, he pulls out the corpse. Oren, Vrom, you guys hear the scream when you're out there looking at these prints and trying to make your sketch. Oren, you're done with your sketch. You think you have a pretty good idea of it. It looks roughly like a semicircular thing with three long talons coming out of it.
Yeah, I'm packing my little calligraphy kit up that I was helping them use into my backpack, but my backpack's off my back, and I'm just carrying it by the straps, and I'm turning and running towards what was the screams and all that commotion.
Easy enough. You two turn the corner just in time to see Tove step back and thrust his rapier up into what looks like a human teenage girl, right straight through the bottom of her mouth. And Etziel is next to him. And why don't you two guys give me... Oh, my gosh. Give me a wisdom. And if you have... insight as a proficiency, you can add it. Mott, you hear the scream clearly. The children flip out completely. Whatever you were doing to build that momentum is completely lost. They both stand up and run. They begin running into the night, heading to in a southerly direction. And then you also turn and you happen to see give me you're Mott. I want to see your reaction time on this. Can you give me a dex wisdom save? Let's say that.
All right.
If you guys think I'm calling for too many rolls, let me know. Or they're not being played properly. That's the important piece. Okay. Okay, so the kids are running. Let's see. Oren, really well done. Tove, you're busy trying to keep up. Oren is basically in front of you the whole time and throwing snow up in your face because of his long ass stride and your short stature. Oren, as you turn the corner and you saw the thing with Tove go down. Etziel, she is unfazed. That is her body language. She is not shocked. She simply touches Tove on his shoulder, and you hear her say something about, be calm or leave it be. You're not really clear of what she said, but her body language is not in shock. It's not jumping back. She doesn't make a move. In fact, when Tove did that flash dance and buried the rapier through the girl's skull, She didn't even flinch.
Mhm.
And Mott, there is a moment of you feel something shift in nature around you for the briefest moment, but you just well, you know what? That's fair for Vrom as well. How bad do you two want to succeed on this?
Well, I have a hero point. Can I use that?
You can, yeah. If you want to add that D6, go ahead and throw that in
That's
there.
a D6. Right.
Mm-hmm. Vrom?
What do you mean by nature shift? Like, what did it feel like a little
Well, it's
bit?
not for you. That's for the druid. Sorry. For you, it's just, you're having a hard time because of the...
So 16 total?
16, that works. Okay. So Vrom, the question is how bad do you really want to have a piece of information?
No.
Or are you willing to just let it go? Okay.
I'm just soaking what I can in with my senses, but that's it. Like I don't care.
Easy enough. Mott, when the disturbance in nature, it's almost, you feel the planes fold in on the mortal realm for a snap second. And as you're turning, you see Etiel simply step out of nothing and is now is just suddenly standing next to Tove.
That's the elf.
Yes, one more thing real quick. Saravix, are you staying with Rogar and the victim, or are you moving with that scream?
When you say the scream, I'm assuming you're talking about the scream that
from the girl, who attacked Tove. But yeah, I mean, you didn't see it, but you heard it.
I would be figuring there's already enough help going to him, so I was going to stay with the victim and heck, I will even spend one of my. I have a special ability, and that special ability is, where is it? Healing Hands.
Ooh.
Okay, now that he said that, can I have an oh shit moment for a second?
What do you mean?
My guy remembers the scratches on that old guy's face, and he remembers the scratches on the girl's face.
Okay. Yeah.
And he stops for a moment. And he's like, "Oh shit!" And I just start booking it towards Saravix and yell at, like, pretty much saying, "Don't do this! Don't do this! Don't help him! Don't help him! Don't help him!"
Take a hero point, Tove, and take a hero point, Saravix, for using your ability. What does your healing hands do? And we'll get to this in a second.
It gives. So it says you touch a creature and roll a number of d4s equal to your proficiency bonus. The creature regains a number of hit points equal to the total rolled. Once you use this trait, you can't use it again until you finish a long rest.
Okay. All right. You roll that skill, the ability check with the proficiency. Tove, I need you to make a dexterity check with athletics as the proficiency.
Could it be acrobatics?
Acrobatics, yeah. That'll work too.
But when we say proficiency, I'm assuming it doesn't. In this case, would be the religion proficiency.
I don't know what is it. What's the healing hands?
It doesn't say. It just, literally what I read is all the information I have on it.
But you said you roll proficiency.
You roll a number of d4s equal to your proficiency bonus, but it doesn't say what proficiency.
I see.
Ooh, I guess it would be proficiency.
Healing.
No, if it says just proficiency.
Oh, I see. Like the plus 2.
But we're rolling proficiency. You should roll a d4 then. That's your proficiency is a d4, right?
Yes. You roll 1d4. Yeah. Tove, how bad do you want to get there?
I want to get there.
All right. Tove, you turn that corner, you do the slide. Saravix, as you're reaching down and you're reaching down, you're reaching out with all the blessings of Bahamut upon you. And out of the corner of your eye, you see Tove turn the corner stumble and does this long slide where one leg is out. Rapier goes tumbling off into the goddamn moonlight, or the low light now, into the snow. And all you hear is Tove. What do you scream, Tove? And using your acrobatics to get there. What does it look like?
You see me kind of slide, and as I'm kind of sliding, I kind of to go with my rapier kind of going, I kind of just shove it into the snow just enough for me to kind of catch my balance, but I slide off of it and I just keep on kind of like moving forward, not thinking about grabbing it. And I just yell, bad thing, because I'm not thinking at this moment. I'm just trying to say,
Ceravix, do you still go through with the healing hands now that you see this? And this is unusual for Tove.
Well, I don't know that it is because I've seen him kill a bunch of quote unquote bad things.
You've never seen Tove panic. This is, as a paladin, this is your insight into people is pretty good, and you've never seen him. He's panicked.
So I'll tell you what, I am going to roll my wisdom, and I'm going to do like an old school wisdom roll. If I roll under 11, then I will stop because I made my check. But otherwise, it's not. It's like I picture this is all happening kind of simultaneously.
Sure, so, yeah, this is all in a blink of an eye. Yeah.
So it does not let you just do that, does it? Okay, so
you can just roll a d20 or whatever. Yeah,
that's exactly what I'm going to do.
Oh,
hey! Just as my hand's about ready to touch the dude, I pull it back. I'm like, what the hell, Tove?
You two give me a moment. The rest of you, Mott and Oren and Vrom, you are close proximity together. Etiel is there. Etiel is like, Tove. She looks back and sees you. She's like, the children. And she points, and the children are lost to the darkness of the wilderness at this point. What are the three of you doing?
I cast light on like a stick or whatever is like some debris that's there. I cast the cantrip light on it, and I look at where she's pointing, and I start heading that direction with the light.
All right, outstanding. Nice. You start moving it. Although your dwarf feet can carry you. Oren, Mott.
Yeah, I take off after the kids.
All right. Now, outstanding. Mott.
Are they too far away to cast Entangle on the kids?
Oh, what's your range on that?
90 feet.
No, they are well within 90 feet. They're fucking 2 foot nothing.
All right, I'm going to cast Entangle. It's a 20-foot radius if I can try to get both of them in it.
Yes. Yep.
Stop them.
I mean, it's just an auto cast, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Do they? They're not even going to. There's no saving throw to be made. They're children. You two take off.
Succeed on the strength saving throw unless.
I'm not going to make them roll. They're
all right.
Fucking 6 years old, and stupid and weak and retarded. I don't get clipped. As Oren and Vrom, you guys take off, and behind you, what do they hear, and what does your entangle look like?
Yeah, so basically, I don't know what kind of vegetation is normal here. Is it grass, maybe?
It's scrub. It's plains, that kind of thing. So you have some secondary growth.
So there's like long, like kind of almost like a what do you call those leaves? Like those green leaves that are kind of broad and kind of like not slimy, but kind of slick. Like they just kind of sprout up from the snow, just like in this big giant area. Like but each leaf's about like 2.5 feet tall, and they just wrap around the kids and anything else that's moving around the area.
You entangled under poison ivy?
No, it's like aloe vera, I think. I mean,
aloe vera, yeah. Leaves of 3. I gotcha.
so it exfoliate their skin as it holds them in place.
There you go. So you two see these just plants erupt out of the snow and snare these two children. Both of whom start screaming. Are you two going to continue to the children?
Yeah. Yeah.
Again, you're not retarded. I'm not gonna have you run into the entangled. You obviously are aware that you probably shouldn't cross.
Yeah, I'm not
the
going
threshold.
into the green.
Yeah,
I'll
you're like,
stand in the
"Whoa."
snow on the edge of the
All
green.
right. The children are screaming and they're like, no, they're gonna eat us. They're gonna eat us just like the last ones. Ah, mama. And they're just flipping out.
I
They're gonna
cast
take the
mage
heart. They're gonna take the hearts.
I cast mage
What-
hand. And it's like
Okay.
a kind of a blue
Mhm.
shimmery hand, like kind of a magic one. But because of this chaos thing that we talked about before, it turns kind of like pinkish red. Like, and I'm
Okay.
like, and I'm kind of surprised when I do it. I'm like, what the hell? But then I still control it. It still works. And I start like moving it around them in front of them, like just kind of like seeing if I can subdue them with this mage hand, just like kind of entertain them like a puppet in front of them.
Okay. Let's do. What is that? It's almost like a perform. I think.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna be good at this.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, roll charisma in performance if you have the proficiency.
All I gotta say plus.
I mean, you're using magic, so.
Oh,
nice.
Okay. All right. Okay, that's a nat 20. I'm going to come back to that because that will be important. You're going to gain something extra. Orin, are you continuing along with Vrom as he's casting his mage hand out and performing his puppet show with it?
Yeah, and like seeing them get entangled is like I kind of like yelling back to Mutt. Yeah, you've got them. You can cancel the spell now. They're losing their goddamn minds.
Mutt?
Well, no, they're gonna run if I don't let them. It's better that they're freaking out than they run in the darkness.
Right. I'll let you three handle this in a second. Back to Tove, Rogar, and Ceravix. Rogar says, "What are you doing? Heal him. He's dying." Tove, Ceravix, over to you.
I pointed at that, and like I'm trying to. I don't remember what she told me it was. I was like, monster wants you to drink blood, and then I kind of just point at myself, who's covered in blood. Not my blood, monster's blood. Don't heal. Where's my sword?
It's somewhere in the snow.
I know, and I'm just kind of looking over. I'm like, and because like, so far in my mind, I've told him stop anything after that. It's done. I'm kind of tempted to go and stab it, but I want my sword to stab it. So, yeah, I pretty much say all that kind of jazz, and then I start like walking backwards, and I'm just like trying to feel the snow, but I know it's unsheathed and it's sticking up somewhere.
How do you know this is one of the monsters?
I point at it as like, I know I'm not the smartest person, but if someone comes up to you and says that's a monster and the person's already covered in something else's blood, probably
this person was under a freaking beam burning. I don't know what you are talking about.
And I told you, monster.
You told
Ask
me this is
the
a monster.
elf lady what kind of monster. I don't know.
She saw us dealing with this, and she did not warn us about monster.
She didn't know at the time.
Can I cast?
Now we do know. You heard that scream? That was a person who was actually a monster.
Doesn't mean all of them here are.
Fine, heal him. And I walk away and I look for my sword.
Yeah, you can find your sword. Rich, what do you want to know?
Can I do detect evil?
You sure can. That just emanates out, right? What's the range on that?
30 feet.
30 feet. So here's the thing. There is no evil here. None. And I mean none. Not a drop of vileness. There's no remnant, there's no shadow, nothing.
Okay, and there's no aberration, celestial, elemental, fae,
No.
fiend, or undead.
No, and that 30 feet covers a pretty good swath of Tor's Hold as you stand. And there is nothing. It feels empty here, actually.
That's concerning in its own way.
Back over to the 3. Mott's refusing to drop his entangle spell. And for the wizard with a nat 20, you have not only begun to entertain the children, they both stop squirming and they simply begin to sob, and they both just ask you, where can you please find our mama? They took her. Where did she go?
We will do what we can to help your mother. Try to be at peace as you best you can. And I just I take my backpack that I was carrying in my hand, I place it in the snow, and I sit down, kind of just come down to their level, and I'm like, we are heroes. We are here to help you. We will do what we can. This is my friend Oren. And I point at Oren.
I just kind of give like an awkward wave because there's nothing I can do right now.
Yeah,
unless
right.
I'm gonna wave through that.
We're just gonna wait this out.
Yeah.
Well, it's only a minute-long spell, so it's.
It'll be dropping here in a second. It finally drops, Oren. It just collapses out, and the children are like, oh, they're shivering, and they both they look to you, Vrom, and they simply slide up to you, and both of them snuggle into your chest.
I just give them big hugs. My light's right near them, so they're like in the light. So as long as you're in the light, you will be safe.
Yeah. And Oren will pull a blanket out of his pack and pass it over to Vrom so he can wrap the girls in it.
Sure enough.
I'm going to mutter something about, yeah, sure, that arcane magic worked. After my primal magic stop them.
The power of nature.
The power of nature was.
I pull out another out of my pouch. I pull out a stick of bacon for each of them, like a piece of bacon for each of them. So here,
they're vegan.
I take the blanket off of them and I get up and walk away. There's nothing we could do here.
We're vegan, and we also defunded the City Watch.
How come the paladin couldn't detect evil?
Now they take the bacon and begin to nibble on it. Mott, take a hero point for a clever use and a very heroic use of your entangle spell. That is more than helpful. I know you guys are kind of split off. What? Oren, you have anything you guys want to role play this out at all, or do you want to slide back over to Serafix and Rogar and Tove? What do you guys want to do? No?
There's not much else to role play. All we really need to do is see what they can tell us about what took their mother and try and get a direction.
Okay. They describe creatures that the little girl begins describing like a tall men, and they were wearing furs, and they were making weird sounds, and they had weapons, and they were hurting the people, and they were dragging some people around, and others they were just killing. And then the little boy whispers, like, they didn't kill them, they ate them, and they had horns.
Horned, and they ate them. What?
They went, and the little boy points in the direction that you guys found those tracks in the northeast end of the village, and he points out towards the forest that is north of the King's Road.
Okay.
And then because of the ranger and you, and that you've traveled a lot of the Vale, The Iron Circle operates to the south of here. They very rarely cross anywhere beyond Harkenwald anyway, and they just make incursions.
Mm-hmm.
Did they take anyone with them other than your mother? I ask.
Mama and they took Mama, and then there was a pretty lady who had told him go find the witch.
Well, I'm going to leave the kids because it seems like they're in good hands, and I'm going to go to the others and just say, hey, let them know what's happened. Like, and I think that we need to like head in this, with urgency that maybe the mom's still alive, but we're not. And we got to do something with these kids too, because I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. This is gonna be tough. All right. If we let the kobold is live, maybe he could babysit him, but not anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. It's over to you, Ceravix, and Tove. Mott is up there with you guys now.
I heal.
XEL is also joined. She follows you. She follows Mott.
And I will heal the person because Tove did not present a strong enough case to prove that this was a monster. I sense no evil, and I would rather have to kill a monster a second time than let an innocent person die.
All right.
So I heal. I give him 2 hit points.
Awesome. Gain a hero point. At least there's some respite. You know that the damage might likely be done, but what you have done is you've prevented death from the injuries. It's essentially stabilized to a degree. Now, however, the cold, exposure, those are different stories.
Yes, those are different stories.
Tove, you have your blade in hand, by the way. It was easy to find. You're smart. Well, you know where you leave your weapons.
Yeah, and I grab it and I look over and I see him healing him, and
there's no reaction.
No reaction?
No reaction.
I still look at him and I was like, next time I'm just going to let him die. I walk away. Back to the rest of the party. I'm leaving.
Okay. Oh, well, so your party is kind of split. You got Orin and Vrom south of you with the children, and then Mott and Etziel and Rogar and Ceravix are kind of where you're walking away from, I guess.
Go
ahead.
Yeah, I'm gonna go find the rest of the party and kind of leave Ceravix.
Okay.
Whoever's with him. I'm frustrated.
Okay. Your path is taking you just kind of subconsciously. You're passing the body of that girl that you killed.
Okay.
And the rest of the party is easy to find. I mean, they're kind of sitting out there in the snowy fields with a light hovering around them.
Sounds good. I kind of just I try and wave to them. I don't know if they see me though.
Yeah, they're not gonna be able to see you. It's definitely dark now.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I'll go up to the light and just say, it's like, all right, something's dead.
Yeah. It's on you guys. However you guys want to split this.
I will continue searching for other survivors or any other.
Yeah, there's no more survivors, and you guys have tapped out the survivors. Yeah, everyone else is either dead or, well, towards whole, you really don't know the people here. You don't know how many exactly there were here, but by the amount of corpses littered about, you'd say probably most of the village was put to the blade.
Okay. Do the children know the man? I would assume.
Yes, if you're gonna ask them, yeah, they tell you that his name is Fereth. He owned like the store where Mama would buy things.
So, Rogar, we're here.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever it is that you were searching for appears to have been absconded with, I would assume.
And sure, no evidence that it even made it here, which is perplexing.
What kind of evidence would there be if we knew it was here?
I would imagine wagons destroyed, staved in, something. I would expect something. If this place is just look around. Where are the animals? Well, there are no corpses of animals here. And that is true. You are realizing that you never saw dead horses, dead cows, nothing. No dogs.
Like anything of any nutritional, anything that could be even thought of as being eaten was taken, basically.
Yes. Yep. And Cervix, does this mean you guys are moving south towards the rest of the party?
Yeah. I would regroup with everybody once.
Okay. Just want to make sure you guys are all together.
Yeah.
So you guys are all together. Yeah. Etiel, she shrugs and I don't understand. How does this happen? How does this happen? In fact, where is everyone? Albridge is close by. Morrow is across the river.
Mm-hmm. According to these children, at least some of the population was taken northeast into the forest.
I asked the little boy and little girl, "What are your names?"
Marin and Ilera.
Ilera and Marin. Okay. Mm-hmm. My name is Rom. Do you know a place we could take you that could be safe in like another village or some town close by?
Mama said there's a town down the river.
Town down the river. Okay.
Yeah. She said we shouldn't go there because there's the spooky grove is there. You're not allowed to play in the forest there.
I look at Mott when the kid says that. I'm just looking for answers from those guys. Like I just kind of Rogar and Mott, like just seeing if they know of this place. Just with the
Orin will turn to Rom. They're talking about Albridge.
Albridge.
While they're kind of talking, could I wander off and kind of look for holes?
What do you mean?
Well,
what kind of holes? I'm sorry. Yeah, what do you mean?
No, that's a fair point.
Yeah, what kind of holes?
Well, because we ran into kobolds, right? And they prefer to stay underground.
Yes.
If there doesn't seem to be any kind of sign of anything coming in or out, my first thought would be, well, if the kobolds are working with them, who better to dig a hole into a town than a kobold?
Yeah, fair statement. I will tell you, you don't need to worry about rolling for this because given your background to your profession, you know where you're pretty good at this, where the obvious things would be. Every creature is a creature of habit. and very similar in their designs and needs and wants. And so there's nothing in this town that is like that. This place seems, well, it was perfectly normal, and it was probably pristine and gorgeous at one time for a small, farming or forestry community. But you just don't find anything out of sorts.
Oh.
Except for the girl who attacked you and tried to claw your face off.
Oh. Well, if that's the case, in my travels, do I find anything of value that might, they're not here anymore, so.
Yeah, oh yeah, there's plenty of stuff for value. You can figure you're getting you'll get it's gonna pull a few random weird trinkety items. Make a D8 roll, and that'll be how much the net value will be in gold. It's a town, so it's not like they have a lot of shit laying around, but yeah.
Unless it's a town outside of the Temple of Elemental Evil.
That is true. Then they have thousands of things, and high level wizards that don't do shit, and clerics. It's fucking Gary Gygax.
I'll take that 3 gold.
Yeah, easy enough. And like I said, it's whatever trinkets you can kind of think of, baubles and all that shit, valuables, personal effects. But still, it's in your guys' court. I don't know what you guys want to do.
So, well, we've got 2 children and a wounded man.
Yep.
I think
and he's unconscious.
Yeah.
He's still asleep. Yeah, and the temperature is falling, and I don't think Mott, you didn't really tell anybody what's coming, right?
There's no reason.
No, I didn't. I haven't said anything.
Yeah,
but
no.
I mean,
it's bad.
Yeah, I think we need to find some shelter for the night, but I do think we need to get the wounded and the children either to Marl or to Albridge, where they can have help.
Now, those towns are they're not far away, but they are a fair distance away. Between Orin and Mott, Tor's Hold is about 10 miles away, which is pretty good distance when you're on foot coming through snow, and Marl's about the same distance. You could the druid and the ranger could definitely help fortify shelter in Tor's Hold if you wanted to stay here. If not, you are facing an overland trek with
children and a wounded man.
No. Sorry.
Yeah.
I wasn't clear.
Yeah.
I meant we need to find a place to shelter tonight.
Okay.
But then in the morning, we need to get these people somewhere where they can get help, because
Sure.
I'm not going to leave them in Tor's Hold on their own. And
yeah.
So yeah,
they have an old man to watch him.
an old man who is currently unconscious and may stay that way for the foreseeable future,
and also may kill them by making them consume blood.
Refusing to let it go. I'm telling you what she said. I'm telling you what she said.
One time does not a pattern make.
No, but scratches on the face with the similar pattern do make a pattern.
So Tove, you're not 100% convinced. Like, the more you say it, and everyone else is like, look, Orin is like, Tove, come on, that was a one-time thing. And you're like, no, the dude had this long gash on his face, and she had like these cuts, and you realize, like, wait a minute, you're not 100% sure they presented the same.
Well, he might be fine, but I still don't like the lizard. He's going to get us killed.
We can, if you want, we can bind his hands and feet.
No. Why don't we just put him inside? Let's make a nice little shelter, put the children in there with them, and we can continue on our way. I think that's the best thing, to leave the old man with the children, who is totally fine and not some sort of murderer. I
Alright,
think
let's do
that's
it.
the perfect
You're
solution
sorry.
to all our problems.
Tove, sarcasm is the lowest form of wit.
That's not sarcasm. This is just me not caring what happens to them.
Wait, lowest form of Wilt. Are you making fun about his height again?
Height thing's fine. I hear
You
it all
guys
the
do.
time.
We'll assume this is occurring inside of a small, sheltery shack that hasn't burned to the ground yet. That,
Yes.
yeah, everyone's managed. Now you get the party's
Building a
descending
fire.
into, yeah, the party's descending into just madness.
Yeah. Anyways, okay.
Yes.
No, Mott. I did not intend that as a dig at his height, at his stature in any way.
So wait, you're insulting me and the dwarf? Like
No.
us, I can take it, but the dwarf? I'm sorry, but they got a temper. We all know that.
How about we end this conversation?
Oh no. I
Sounds
want
like a
I
great
want you to
idea.
explain what you mean.
I'll do it in the morning when I feel less insane.
Speaking of, how do we want to divvy up the watches?
I'm gonna whisper to Cervex. This kid's mom got taken. I think if we stay here, then we're never gonna see her again unless it's over a dismembered, quartered, horrific, grisly scene of gore.
I wanna ask Ilara. You mentioned that there was a pretty lady. Do you speak of your mother, or do you speak of an enemy that came in to take your mother?
Oh,
And then,
no, she wasn't Mama. She was with the men,
she was a bad guy, a bad person.
but she was so pretty.
Was she? And she said, "Go find the witch." You said, was that? And is that when they went for your mother?
No,
Somebody else.
no. Yes, yeah. There's a. Mama said we're never to talk to Ileana. Mama said Ileana. She talks to animals and the plants, and Mama said that's not right.
Before we go,
because Ileana, she's a witch.
oh, not
They said she eats kids.
People
There were
say a
kids
lot
who
of
went
things.
missing, and her house is made of cookies.
Cookies.
Mhm.
Does Ileana live in the village here, or does she live outside?
No, she's far away. Mama says she's far away, but Mama said that she knows everything.
How
And that
far
when you're
away?
bad, she comes for you. Mama said when you're bad, that she turns into she turns into a big cat. Her brother cuts in, and then she comes and drags you out of your house.
Big cat. And they're looking for her.
That's what the pretty lady said.
That's
And then some of her men ran that way.
And can she point which way?
And she points in the direction, just kind of looking at it where you guys know the Druidic Grove is, and just beyond that, where it's clearly marked Ileana's house.
There we go. Okay.
Ileana lives. She lives in the haunted trees.
Sounds scary. But you'll be safe here tonight. We're gonna leave in the morning. Okay, we're gonna wait until it's daytime.
But what about Mama? They got Mama, and they're gonna do bad stuff to her. The pretty lady said she needs. The pretty lady said that she needs Mama can help.
Well, they're gonna need to sleep, kids. Those people are gonna need to sleep. They can't do it with your mama tonight because they have to go to bed just like you. So we'll head out in the morning.
Where are they gonna sleep? They'll be cold. Mama will be cold.
No, Ileana's got a house, right? They'll sleep inside the house.
Oh, I don't. The pretty lady's not Ileana, I don't think.
Oh.
The pretty lady, she just. she just she said she watched everything happen. I think, and then once she said the witch, and the pretty lady was just gone.
What did the pretty lady look like? I knew she obviously was pretty.
Tall, and she had on robes like the dwarf. You wearing robes like wizard robes or leathers, or what are you wearing?
I got wizard robes and then like a cloak.
Okay, so I thought maybe it was for your art. So she had, but longer because those are too short.
You already said. You already said she was pretty. You don't say she was tall. That's obvious. If she was
pretty. Let's be honest. But her she was pale like the moon. Her skin was so pretty.
What color eyes did you have? Could you tell?
No, I don't know. I
Dark?
just
too much craziness. I understand.
I don't remember her face. I just know she was pretty.
Okay. So I tuck them in kind of like with the blanket. We got this shelter that we're in, right? And we go over and kind of like whisper and convene with the rest of the guys. I've been sitting there like the whole freaking time.
We're gonna die. Get the fuck out of here. Look, fuck these kids.
I could leave them a pound of salted pork, and then we could just go.
It's on you guys. You guys can have your hush conversation.
I'm sure you have Tove's vote for that.
Actually, I was gonna say, like, if we're going that way, and we can leave them because it's like what a day, a half a day's travel to get to.
Yeah. Again, you're looking at maybe 15 miles.
So like we could travel there, and no matter what, like if we get our mission done there, we're going to be coming back either way, right? So
yeah,
we could just leave them with the expectation of coming back. They should be fine for a day. They got the old killer over there.
And during this,
old man,
when we're talking about this, I look at Rogar and Ceravix and like see what they want to do. Being that they probably have like the high standards, I imagine. Higher standards of morality.
I kind of see him just kind of like ignore me, and I'm just like, why am I even included? I'll take last watch. I'm going to bed. And I kind of just like go to a corner that's still like warm from like the fire, pull up my bed thing, and just kind of like almost like the children over there, if they're having like a little mini temper tantrum, I do it by thumping stuff down, and then I crawl into my bed. And then I lay down.
Easy enough. What are the rest of you guys doing? You guys still chatting?
Well, now that the children aren't a factor.
Oh, I heard that.
If you act like a child, you're gonna get called a child.
Morals get you killed.
So Ilyana's house is to the northeast. Is that right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So
past the Druid's Grove.
Albridge is also to the east. I say we just take the kids and the injured, drop them off in Albridge. There's got to be a temple district or some place that would be able to take them in. And then we can continue on to Ilyana's house and see what's going on. I don't know what to say about the child's mother. At this point, I don't know if there's anything that we could do, even if we went there immediately.
Yeah. We're not gods. There's only so much we can do.
Yeah.
And there are roads going from Taurus Hold to Albridge, like or trails or something, right?
Yeah, there's trails, yeah.
Compared to like going to Druid's Grove or Ilyana's, which you gotta kind of cut through grasslands. So
there's still snow on the ground, so yeah, you're still cutting through snow. And
at least
I won't spoil the surprise for the morning.
Get lost, right?
The ranger won't get lost. The druid should be all right.
Yeah.
Now, I will point out, Scott, real quickly, that we're buttoned up against 10 o'clock your time, so I think that's
Yep.
Santa's.
I think it's a good stopping point. Just make sure you guys don't have anything else you want to discuss before we call it.
Yeah, I did want to ask Rogar and Eltil if they recognize, if like I'll just show them the picture and describe the print I saw and see if they recognized it from anywhere. Like if they encountered the creature before or had read about it.
You can also put a description from the children if you wanted, because they said that there were men with horns.
Yeah, and I'm also saying the children said they saw this, and this, if that's related at all.
Sure. Rogar starts and is this the scale?
To the best of my abilities, yes.
I mean, I've never seen a creature like this. Not at least this print. I can't imagine Etiel. She is looking at it and just shrugs. No, sorry.
I figured it was a long shot anyways. So we have some yet to be identified creature who has a pack of unidentified creatures who have absconded with most of the things made of meat in a village. Okay. Out of character question. Orin would have at least some idea of what a knoll is, right? Because that's
definitely not a knoll.
Okay, yeah. I just want to make that that clear, because to me it's like, hold on, it's close. Is like a really fucking big. This is a really this sounds like a really fucking big knoll, and I think I know what it is. I just can't fucking place it.
Yeah, it's close. You think it's close to a knoll, but yeah, it's not a knoll. They have very distinctive foot patterns.
Out of character, I think I know what it is, but I can't remember the name of it for the life of me.
And the little girl said something about Eliana, and the boy was like a big cat. So
yeah,
I don't know if that
Magic users changing into animals isn't the weirdest thing in the world.
No.
No. Nor are druids, as everyone stares at Mott.
Yeah.
What kind of terrible witch can turn into a fucking animal?
Yeah.